just isn't working. On your side, consumer advocate Jen Strathman explains what's going on, Jen.
Well, the Federal Trade Commission admits it gets thousands of complaints a day about the Do Not Call list, and we get them here at News Channel 5 too. So what's happening with all these reported problems with that list?
The calls just won't stop.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 calls, unauthorized calls from these people.
I just constantly getting hammered by the telemarketers.
Their numbers are on the Do Not Call list, but they say it doesn't seem to be working.
They don't take no for an answer, and they will not quit.
Don Brando is so fed up,
Hi, this is Don.
he quit answering his phone.
We've been terrorized in our home till we can't take it anymore. We're no longer answering our calls. Friend, foe, doctor, or otherwise, leave a message.
Don even made his message clear to elected officials and the FTC. Across the country in Arizona,
Please, I beg you, or any...
Hal Stewart's voiced his concerns too.
Please do something to stop this harassment.
On average, 1 million complaints are filed with the FTC every year. That's more than 8 million since the Do Not Call list started. But the FTC's records show they only took action 83 times.
It's not working at all.
The Federal Trade Commission is sending a different message than some consumers.
I think the Do Not Call list has been very effective.
The FTC has gone after big name violators like DirecTV, Dish Network, and Columbia House, collecting more than $500 million in fines.
We go after that person or that company or that defendant that makes the most impact, will stop the most number of calls.
The agency only takes action if it's an interstate complaint. So if you live in Ohio, it's not an FTC issue unless the call is routed out of state.
We get thousands of complaints a day. Not every complaint is a law violation.
By law, calls are allowed from political groups, charities, and telephone surveys. If you've had a business relationship with a company within the last 18 months, they can call too. But you can ask them to add you to their own Do Not Call list. Pre-recorded telemarketing calls also need to give you a way to opt out.
I have done that.
Do they take you off the list?
No.
So Don opted out of all calls with his own pre-recorded message.
We feel like it will get back to you. We're tired of being terrorized in our own home.
They're harsh words. Don didn't want to leave.
I've lived here in this town my whole life. Why should I have to unlist my number and hide from people?
But he had no choice. Disconnecting the phone is not an option. It's Don's lifeline to doctors.
I'm sick. I've got cancer. Maybe about a year left to go. They're making my life, the end of my life, miserable. All I want to do is die in peace.
Sad stuff here. We just want to wish Don the best.
It is terrible, you know, when you're getting harassed by telemarketers. And people think once their number's on the list, it should be there forever. Is that the case?
That's the case. It should always be there. People think it expires, and that's because when the law was first created, they did expire. But it's all changed now. Your phone number is always on the list, and you can check. We have the links on newsnet5.com.
Okay, thanks, Jeff.
Coming up next live on 5.